the solution to this exercise. First, look at the number of events. So this is the number of events. So it looks like we want to count. So it's 1, 2. So this is going to be a COUNTIFs. So let's build our COUNTIFs. We're going to start with the criteria first, and we're going to tell it that we want to look at that student number over there. Where must it go look for that student number? I'm going to highlight this column here and put the dollar signs in. And when I say OK, you'll see it tells me 3. If I copy this down, you'll see it gives me 25. So that total seems to match. And we now know that there are 3 invoices for that student number, 2 for that one, etc. The next thing we want to do is work out what the total tuition fees come to. So in this case, we want to sum. So it's the SUMIFS. What are we eventually going to sum? We want to sum this column here, and I'm going to put my dollar signs on. We're going to do the criteria first. So the criteria for this one is that student number. Now I know I'm going to copy it across, and I know the student number is always going to be in column A. So I'm actually going to put a dollar sign on the A. Where must Excel look for that student number? I must look over here. I'm going to put my dollar signs on. And in this case, it's always going to look for the student number here, no matter where it goes. So those dollar signs are correct. If I leave it like this, it'll work fine. It'll copy here. But if I copy it across, what will happen is it'll keep adding up tuition fees, because we told it the sum range is always column C and always row 24 to 2048. We know that as we copy it across, when we're in C, it must look at column C. When we're in D, it must look at column D. So I'm going to get rid of the dollar signs here in front of the column. And when I say OK, we get an answer. Let's copy it down. Okay, so that looks correct. And now I should be able to copy and paste it across, because each of these now has been set up in such a way that it's always looking at the student number, column A, always looking at the matching student numbers, column B, but when it's subtotaling or when it's summing, it then moves across as the formula is copied across.